Well, hi, yeah. We're switching to Hogwarts. I don't give a fuck.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
So, start deciding right now, you people in the chat, which Harry Potter house we're gonna be in. I will do
I can't believe
anything except for Hufflepuff.
What the hell got into that damn thing?
Personally
Attacking a
beat
carriage
the entire
mid-air?
Hufflepuff story.
A typical dragon would never.
Choose
Professor?
between Ravenclaw, Gryffindor,
Sir.
and Slytherin.
Where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
We got one vote for Ravenclaw.
I'm feeling better, sir.
Ravenclaw,
If you'd like to look around a bit.
Two votes Ravenclaw,
I
one
would.
vote Slytherin.
But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason.
Slytherin, two votes
And
for
I believe
Ravenclaw.
that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got
Now,
the
I
portkey that
will
brought us
say
here?
I have
A good
beat this
question.
game, so it's not like
Miriam
we're
spent
used
years
for
searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
I'm just
Ancient
having
magic?
you guys choose my Harry
Yes,
Potter
a
house. so we
powerful
can get
magic
a
wielded by a
different-
rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey,
It's crazy
but I
that
am
we're only
certain
getting
it was to
4
do with that
people.
search.
I mean,
Ah,
at least half
there's
the
the
people
path
are
down
talking,
below.
but it
This
is
way.
8 of you. You know, 4 of you need to
But sir,
come on.
why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Clips
Is
is
that
on the phone
ice?
right now. Don't
It's
bother.
not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Ah, up there.
Hello, Eclipse. Hey,
We're
so
close now. It's
people
just
who
ahead.
are just getting into the comments right now. You guys are gonna be picking my Harry Potter house. So far, we have 2 votes for Ravenclaw and 2 votes for Slytherin. The only one
Steady
I'm
yourself.
not doing is Hufflepuff because I did it already.
Reparo! Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again.
Going
But
until
what could
I
it be
reach
blocking?
the point
What's
that
this?
we actually vote.
Professor Fig!
So far there is 3 votes Slytherin because of Eclipse, and 2 votes for Ravenclaw. Not a single vote for Gryffindor.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Oh. Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
Damn.
Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
That's because Eclipse isn't talking that loud.
After you.
They're also not saying much. Also, hold on. You know what?
Keep your hands
Burger King
inside the
foot
car
lettuce. I've
if
got
you
a
don't
question
wish to
for
lose
you.
them.
Are you Luna Drop's sister? Is that what I'm to understand?
Oh yeah, I want to know as well.
How many votes are
the
there?
sister of the brother
Hundreds.
sister duo
In
that's
fact,
been
you'll see
tormenting
quite a
us
few
with
on
your
our way to
fucking
vault number
spot-on
12.
theories?
As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's
If
downfall
you
before,
confirm
have you?
or deny
Heard it.
whether or not you give
These
me
are
a
the lower vaults
definitive
that we're
yes
passing
or a
now. How deep are we
definitive no,
going?
I will
Vault
confirm
number 12
one
was commissioned
theory.
shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Damn. All right. So under that, I will confirm one thing. Blackhole Sun is possessed.
Vault 12.
On your way.
I was right.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Does that make me Draco Malfoy?
Here we are.
You fucking muggle.
When was the
Buy
last time this
mushroom
vault was
sand.
accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited
Yes,
Vault 12.
Blackhole Sun
Until
is
today.
in fact possessed.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Now, I will say the only reason I am comfortable confirming that is because you guys did in fact get it right. I will
What do
be
you
taking
suppose we
a
should be looking
moderately
for?
Scott
I'm not
Cawthon
sure.
approach to
Sir, I wonder if you
expressing
might-
The instructions for
my
Vault
part
12
in the
indicate
lore.
that I am to grant access to the holder of the key
When you
and
guys
then
get
close
things
the door.
right, I'm not
Wait.
always going to confirm it. But I am going to award some people with mild
Professor?
confirmation.
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Ready your wand. Okay. Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and you know it's my time to go. I'm making him hold the sword backwards. Like him.
Revelio.
There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Leviosa!
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol.
Alright, let me do something real quick. If I remember correctly, yeah. Since I have already beat the game, Blackhole doesn't back down. So...
I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
I won't be confirming all of the theories.
Lumos!
The black hole confirmation is all you get.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts. I
see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir,
You're
I'm
all
fine.
wrong. I'm the best.
You
taking
seem to
care
have
of
caused the
children.
floor to change.
I
That
don't.
statue.
But none of you guys
What
know how to
statue?
cook, and I know how to make
I
omelets.
see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
We're not told to cook.
Revelio.
And
I
kids
presume this
still
is what
get
you saw
hungry.
reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's
I do
still
it
there,
anyway.
but the statue's positions don't match. Wait,
That's
when you
why I'm the
moved,
best.
the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
I have to sometimes. You asshole.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection's turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Levioso! Protego! Confuso! Exposo! Deposo! Exposo! Stupid boy! Rotate Confringo! Stupid boy! Deposo! Protego! Levioso! Exposo! Levioso! Confringo! Exposo!
Well, now I have to.
Lumos! Stay close!
Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
I'll shiver your timbers.
Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Lumos.
Well, it's looking like we're gonna end up with Slytherin Blackhole, son, which is cool because I like the color green. Oh look, the person who made the edit of me is here.
There
What's
you
up?
are.
I love
How did
that
you-
edit. That was super cool.
What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
The edit, yeah, we all saw it. We have a chat in the Discord where we talk as the actors. So we all sent it to each other. I was actually the last person
All is in
to see
place.
the edit because I was
The
at
portkey is
work.
well hidden. Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never... Miriam, perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
We're trying to get more
I don't
angles
know.
for you.
But, sir,
like,
you shouldn't
for
be in
clips.
here.
That's why I've been recording my point of view as well
I
recently,
was
so that we
right.
could get some more
Ranrock.
time with the clips on the screen. other than
Seems
me,
my
you know?
reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
Yeah, I didn't want
only
him to
meant
die.
that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
I'm actually gonna look for something new for all these either tonight or tomorrow. But I'm gonna find something for us to
Find your way out! Professor!
He was in shock.
Oh!
He was standing there. Standing there. He was standing there.
Are you alright?
Still just fucking
Fine, sir.
standing there.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability
Do you have the money?
to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
It's koi sushi with an envelope too, but honestly, all of the sushi places up here are pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, we all live together.
Yeah. Able to turn the game audio down. I should be able to just turn my microphone up. I think I have it kind of low. Yeah, let me try to do that real quick.
Hey, Blood Moon, I put the dog in your room. Wow, your mic was real low.
Okay, let's just turn it all the way up. Alright.
Keep the mic.
You know you like maybe. The little pit bull.
Listen, she might be a giant
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
I mean, you're old. A 4-month.
I'm no expert, but
she's
that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you.
Hey, at least the mutton.
Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Alright, final chance, fellas. We are at 2 votes Ravenclaw, 3 votes Slytherin. If anybody else would like to throw in their vote right now, I will choose anything
Phineas,
except for
made jealous.
Hufflepuff. So the options are Gryffindor, Slytherin, or Ravenclaw.
Prepare yourself to meet
Final
The
chance.
headmaster.
Get you. That makes it
Fig,
4 votes
nice of you
Slytherin,
to
2 votes
join us.
Ravenclaw.
The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It
seems
seeming
the
like we're
goblin
doing
is
Slytherin. All right.
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
Huh.
Should I just ask?
If you're lucky, we
should I
might
ask
still
the
be able to get you
staff
sorted
just put,
this
like, a
evening.
Random, like star, a lightning bolt on my fucking head.
I'll be in touch.
No.
And I'll just pull out the glasses, then I'll be Harry Potter, and you can be Draco.
No.
Come on,
God.
come on.
Professor
Gryffindor,
Weasley,
Cliff
we've
versus
one more to be
Slytherin,
sorted.
Blackhole. Come on.
Welcome. You're just in time.
You know
Have
what?
a seat.
I'm a... Fuck, hold on.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Oh, Koi-fish is fucking...
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. Oh, but you're brave at heart, exceptionally daring, undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
All right.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. You belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch
You
season
can't take
has been
Quidditch from
cancelled.
me, you fucker!
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
We wouldn't
Professor
work
Weasley,
together to
would you
make
be so kind
Quidditch
as to show our
happen.
new
We would
student to
do
their
an
common room?
illegal
I
Quidditch
shall see
club.
to it, sir.
Guilty
As I was
as charged.
saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Did they fucking sushi?
Uh-huh.
That's called sexy mango roll.
Well done.
Hey, yo, the
Now, go
sexy
on in and
mango
get some
roll?
sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Shot through the heart, and you're too late.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
That is not helpful. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you,
Not everyone has a
Sebastian.
ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Eaten by a dragon.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective.
What?
How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Fucking legend.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime
I
for me.
whipped them with my
Also,
hair.
it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Trying to relax.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 50. I'm Ominous. Ominous.
Show me what you got.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Where is he looking? He isn't. My guy is blind. My guy is blind, Blood Moon.
But I've never heard
he
of a
isn't
showing up
looking.
outside our common room window. It is fun to play along though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
You're dead.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders.
I didn't want to make this video,
Not
but
I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Don't let Blood Moon play this game. He looks
Thank
like,
you,
where the
Ominous.
fuck you
Very
looking
nice
at?
to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine.
I'm blind.
Don't be a stranger.
oh,
Is the
damn.
new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Wait, isn't like the Slytherin combo if you like start shooting at the window? Is that the whole thing?
Yeah, but not at the start.
I see a mermaid.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation,
I'm not.
joining us as a 5th
I'm
year,
not looking
you'll
at.
need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Blood Moon cancel 2023.
Here you are.
I will lock that book instantly.
What is it?
Damn, Blood Moon, you're being cancelled on Twitter.com.
So that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
What he just threw?
Thing.
Thank you, Professor, but
A thingy thing thing.
keep track of what I'm learning.
Ding 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 ding.
Perhaps
ding,
seeing
ding,
it
ding.
in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
So,
This way.
oh wow, it's not gonna take that long.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide
Lumos.
will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Move like snake.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see
Revelio.
what details the field guide can provide?
Lore.
Which lore would you discover first? FNAF lore or Harry Potter lore?
FNAF lore. What about you? What about you?
Oh, probably FNAF lore. Because with Harry Potter lore, it's not so confusing, but it's just the amount of time skips. And how some are different from like the series. Because you know, like the books and stuff.
Yeah. Fired from being daycare attendant for making blind joke.
Blood Moon looks at the eyes. I can't see.
I'm blind.
What you mean?
Clever.
It'll be worse if Blummo didn't
Keep
know
your eyes
what
open for more
blind
opportunities
is.
like
blind
that,
people.
inside and outside of the castle.
So he just started bullying the fucking kid. I'm sorry, but was that a fucking giant ass snake?
That's the door to the Slytherin common room.
Oh.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Well, Son doesn't drink his glitter glue in front of the kids.
Sunshine said happy birthday, Eclipse.
Thank you.
How old?
I'm 19.
19. Are you blind? Just start seeing, dumbass.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly.
Wait,
from Central
yeah,
Hall.
our fucking dog just meowed.
The dog just fucking meow.
What the fuck? She's losing her mind. She thinks she's a cat.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Fucking damn dog meowed.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
No. No, you calm down.
No, this way.
Oh, dear.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack.
What?
My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
An uncrustable. An uncrustable.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hackett!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Damn, she hit us with the knowledge.
Age matters very little.
Knowledge is power.
Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Oh.
Levioso!
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 Now, let's try something a little larger.
Abracadabra.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Oh.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember,
Levioso.
It's good. Now, well done.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a
Sebastian.
fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
You fucking.
This should be easy. Complicates things. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Come here.
Stupid. Levioso.
Good form.
I know. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Bro, mad. Just like a hoe.
I put
'Cause
you on the
hoes
spot,
mad.
and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
What it be
I
saying
demand
now?
excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor...
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned? Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Damn. About time. Running around motherfucking Hogwarts. Gotta keep going so I can be better.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Revelio.
Looking for some shit. Gotta hit a lick.
Every one of those people that's like, I don't care, you can't. What the fuck?
Here. Behind you. There's an open seat here.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, you should go look at it. I realize you haven't seen the sunset.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But
by the way, y'all can ask me
anyone
questions
here tell me
about
the
stuff,
difference
you know, like
between the
you ain't
incantations
just gotta
of
be
the
reacting
color
to what's
change
happening.
and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
It's Eclipse. Eclipse moved over to where I live. And despite the fact that we've been living together for a couple months now,
I've always found
Eclipse
that fun
hasn't
goes hand in hand
actually
with
watched
mastery,
the
as I'm sure
sunset
the
where I
Quidditch players
live.
amongst us would agree.
And it's different than when they
So,
lived.
what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of... Splendid! Stay focused. Excellent control there. Happens to... Very good. Not to worry. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp. There we go.
Accio.
Splendid!
Watch this. That is how it's done. Nicely done. Let us see this. Yes!
Accio.
One of my favorite games I
Let
play.
us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I like Elden Ring. I'm really good at Elden Ring.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. There we go.
Accio.
That's it.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Yeah, we've been living together a little while
I
now.
will get you back for that. Let us see this. Oh dear me.
Accio.
A perfect score. Remarkable. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, and we're halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes.
Why?
But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Late.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon.
Adorable.
It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice cut
Have
out
fun
of the
watching zombie
mountainside.
movies.
I remember the first time I saw it. The mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me. This enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
8 p.m. through 8:01.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well,
a word
you'll be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor? I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor.
Yeah.
Though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Yeah.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
gotta do what you gotta do. Now whip out the sushi.
Wait. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, if you gotta DoorDash, you gotta make money. But if you don't have somebody to watch your kids, the kids come with.
That's true. It's like, I looked up, I was like, oh, okay, wife, 5 kids, where the fuck kids go from? Yeah, boy, we get to choose. Sushi boss.
No, we do not. It's enough for us. Not the
What
whole
about
class.
the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Just sushi.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely
Pour some
sell
of that
recipes.
stuff on it first.
Professor Sharp asked that they
Some of
have
the
a couple
stuff.
of particular recipes on hand for you.
The little, the thing right there next to it.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first
Wow,
visit to the
you were
village with
so
a
dumb
classmate.
and blind.
Help you get your bearings.
Pour
Perhaps
this.
Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an
You should just
exceedingly
pour it
useful
all the
one
way
at that.
over it.
The mending charm, Reparo.
Yeah.
Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Revelio. Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are
green.
meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
Accio. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Accio. Brilliant.
About feeling lost rather gamely.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Instead of it being like, oh my god,
Remember,
my homework
your
or
wand
something.
is a conduit of your magic.
That would be fucked.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water.
Repairer.
It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Now, break it.
It's not fixing.
Repairer.
Now, never knew you'll. That's not gonna work.
Well, it fucking hates me, that's for certain.
Revelio.
Okay, so I don't know if anybody remembers, like, the position of British.
Well,
But if you did,
fancy
like,
meeting you here.
Position if you play as.
Hello, Sebastian.
For me,
Ah, my new
Seeker
charge.
or,
I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Eclipse said, if you could play Quidditch, which position would you want to play?
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be one. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Someone actually
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
Ava Kedavra.
Speaking
No,
of
but you
detention,
can get
this
it.
trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I can be of service.
Madam Scribner, the
Kinda
librarian,
on
was on the hunt for me,
new save
as is
file.
often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment.
Oh,
this
fuck.
is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're
He's
pretty
not
to
paying
look at.
attention to what he's
If you
doing.
stew them long enough, they make powerful potions. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
I still am not full.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs? Absolutely.
Likely already.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Don't.
Perhaps one
No.
day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I?
Fucking weird.
You still haven't told me how you became so
motherfucker.
good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Stop. I
Mr.
know
Moon.
you're fucking drinking that
He's the
shit,
Hogwarts
no.
caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Weird ass.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Is what Blackhole? Oh. Oh, no. The creator is Eclipse. You're the biggest bird. You're the biggest bird.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Sorry, I should be paying
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here. Thomas Brown.
Yeah,
I
I'm
take it
the,
you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items, but I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station. Yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you
want. Good job!
Let's have a look.
You know what? You know what, motherfucker? To take this away from me. Fuck you.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Beat this, delete this!
Revelio.
You guys can't see because no camera.
Because you're blind.
But we have wands in real life.
It's chopsticks.
Ah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What was that one unforgivable again?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, Crucio.
Hippity hoppity, your dick is now my property.
Crucio.
Avada Kedavra.
Avada Kedavra.
And bitch, ew! Don't do that.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year.
I was actually a part of the team from the very start. Like a month or two after.
Well, bravo.
But
my temperament to take things as they come.
my joining the group was planned the entire time.
I keep the cart out here.
The other question's for you.
Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of dittany seeds?
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't even know what the controller or the other headphone does.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
I think I just fucking killed him.
You good?
No.
You wanna have your forgiveness?
You go ahead and answer this question real quick, and then I'm done.
You're done?
I'm done.
You're done.
Okay. Bloop. Alright. Okay, so how I was inspired to start the series and create the whole entire Celestial Void. So at first I wanted it to be a Minecraft series, similar to Aphmel, Sam Gladiator, Sky Does Minecraft, and a bunch of more Minecraft YouTubers. But since I realized it wasn't going to work out much, considering the fact that I didn't have any type of better equipment that could possibly let everyone hear us, and I did not have a good computer to even do a Minecraft series unless it was going to be Bedrock and console only. And I changed the fact and was like, you know what? I'll do VR chat. Now, as for the characters wasn't going to be Eclipse and Lunar. It was going to be completely different other people. But since those two characters were similar to somebody else's, and they were really upset that I quote-unquote copied them, even though I didn't and didn't realize it, I just said, screw it, we're changing it to something else. And I couldn't think of anything until the actor of Lunar showed me the Secure Breeze show, explained to me stuff that was going on, and I was like, alright, I'll be interested and see how it is. The main problem was I had lost motivation, and then I gained back because I wanted to be petty, and that was because some of the Secure Breeze shows was just not their logic ways of like trying to do their episodes was hurting my brain. And then somebody was like, oh, well, you try to do something better. So I was like, you know what? I will. So I grabbed the OCs, Eclipse and Lunar, changed them up a bit to the point they act completely different, and just started the series and just come up with random ideas until I could completely think of a whole entire lore, which I basically did. And then you got two fuckers who is now on my tail. But that's literally it. That's how it all started and how I really want to do it. But I mostly just want to do stuff that was similar to the stories that I wrote and make it become something. Alright. Well, gonna end the stream for Blackhole. I streamed my stuff, he streamed his. So, hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, and night. We love you guys. So, see ya.
Good night. Bye.